So if you listen to my first video, you realize I talked about so many changes on the Corporate Affairs Commission. So I want you to know that these changes are enormous. There are plenty of them. So, but I just want to pick some few of them and just bring us up to speed on them. So the first one I have here on my list is the instant name approval. I've already talked about this on my first video. So names are actually approved instantly now, unlike before when you have to submit and wait for approval officers to review it and then they get back to you. So names are now approved instantly, be it particularly business names and company names, they are approved instantly. So that is the one of the major um changes on the ISO. So the second one I have here is instant business registration. So business names are also approved instantly. So almost instantly. Let me use that word, almost instantly. So what happens is this: once your name is approved, if it's a business enterprise and you've filled up your form, uploaded all the documents you are required to upload and submit within the space of is 30 seconds to 1 minute. If everything is correct, all your forms, all your commencement dates, all your ID card and whatever, you will get instant approval. But you might get queried if there are, one problem or the other, one issue or the other. But at most, business names are now approved almost instantly. So number three I have here is increase in prices. So increase in prices has been effected. So what used to be 500 naira is now 1,000. What used to be 10,000 is 20,000 plus, and most prices were doubled. Some things were increased 50%, 100% increment. So if your agent is telling you to pay more, please pay more, because prices has been increased after the ICRP. There is now what we call the ICRP charges and all that stuff. So, and I understand, because the platform is much more efficient now. It is much more faster, effective and all that stuff. So there is need to pay more so that the platform will be maintained. So on my list, number four is OTP for logins. So this one actually, it actually gave agents heart attack. So many agents use people's portal, they don't have a portal of their own. So but when this was introduced, a lot of agents were logged out, like they were logged out, they were jobless. So right now, if you want to log into any CAC account, you literally have to get an OTP on the email that is linked to that account before you can log in. Just like the way we log into our bank or other platforms, that will be asked, just like the way we log into WhatsApp. Okay, let me use WhatsApp as an example. The way you want to log into WhatsApp and they will send an OTP to you. You put the OTP before you log in. So that's how CAC is now. So if you want to log in to an accredited account, or you created an account and you want to log in, so you have to get that your mail, your mail, and then they will send an OTP before you can log in. Then number five on my list here, yes, number five is name suggestions and irregularities. I've already talked about this on my first video. So there is now what we call name suggestion. So if you enter a name and that name is not available, so they will suggest other names for you, alternative names. They will tell you, for instance, you enter ABC Nigeria Limited and is not available, the platform can suggest BCA Nigeria Limited, CAB Nigeria Limited. Do you understand? So if any of those suggestions are okay by you, you can go with them. But if they are not okay, you have to enter another new name that is different from the first one. So there is name suggestion, and also this is what I discovered. Also, there are some level of irregularities. When I say irregularities, I mean that, okay, there are sometimes I enter a name for search and they tell me that this name is available, and probably the client is not ready to register that company then, and after like 2-3 days I enter that name again, they will tell me it's not available, and I'll be like, what is going on? You guys said this name is available. I even screenshotted it and you are telling me it's not. But who am I to question? Am I to question AI? This is AI doing this. And to my greatest surprise, after maybe like 24 hours or thereabout, I enter the name again, they will tell me it's available. So there are some level of irregularities too, but I believe the CAC are working on how to curtail some of these irregularities to stabilize everything. So but whatever it is, I believe that the platform is much more efficient now than before. Then lastly here on my list is NIN only for business name. So now, before, if you want to register a business name, when I say business name now, I'm talking about not limited liability company, not NGO, not company limited by guarantee, business enterprises. Before, we can ask you to send your NIN, we can ask you to send your PVC, we can even ask you to send your international passport, so any of the valid ID card, or even your any ID card that is government issued. So but now currently the platform is only accepting NIN for business name registration. So if you want to register a business name and you don't have NIN, please, there is a problem. You have to go and look for your NIN number and your NIN slip. You have to get them because those documents must be uploaded before your registration can be approved. And then if the photo on your NIN is not clear enough for the AI platform to identify it or to capture it, your registration will be queried. Yes, it will be queried. So you have to, I don't know what you do to make your picture clear. Maybe you have to reprint your NIN, maybe you have to contact an accredited agent to find a way around it, but your NIN has to be clear enough. They have to see your face, that okay, this is actually your face, and it matches with probably your passport before it can prove. So these are some of the things I can remember for now. A lot of changes has happened. Like I said, I would have come with some of this, but I was just waiting for everything to be stabilized. So, and as we go on, CAC have also promised to make things even much more efficient. There are a lot of developments that are going on underground. So when these developments come on board, I believe that I'll make you guys aware of it. For now, this is what we have, and these are the latest developments on the new ICRP platform. Thank you very much and have a blessed day.